Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Adulting in the City. And in this episode, it's going to be an episode of night adventures. I have a few things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go see Alicia Keys' Broadway musical, Hell's Kitchen. And then my friend is having a comedy show while she's going to do her stand-up debut in New York City. So we're gonna go to the Pit, which is somewhere in the Lower East Side. I don't remember where I think it's in Midtown East. I'm not sure where it is. I have to look at the address, but I think the last time I was there, I think I've only been there once and it was like 10 years ago. Anyways, we're gonna go there and we're also gonna go see Hell's Kitchen on Broadway, which I'm really excited about because I've been meaning to see it. I think the lead won a Tony for it. But in this vlog, we're gonna be out and about in New York City at night.
Oh my god, it is so crowded. It is 6 p.m. What time is it? It's 6:30. I'm about to go meet my friend to see the play. There are so many people everywhere. Back home. It is 11 p.m. Well, it's 10:52 and it's so hot in my apartment. I'm sorry if you hear the AC. I just turned it on. The other day I was watching one of the vlogs and I heard the AC, so I apologize if you hear the AC. It's just that it's really hot in my apartment. But I just got home from the Hell's Kitchen musical. I went to see Alicia Keys' new musical, Hell's Kitchen. I have a lot of thoughts about it, but I'm so tired and I have to be up at 6 in the morning and my head hurts actually. So I'm gonna shower and go to bed. And then tomorrow when I come back from work, I'll sit down and tell you all about it because I did not feel inspired and I was not feeling the play, the musical. But I'll tell you why tomorrow. Anyways, let's chat in a few seconds on the vlog, but it'll be tomorrow for me. Lucky, say good night. Lucky, say good night.
Hello everyone, I'm back home now from work. It is 6:30. This is my
new little office, which is right by the door. But I like it. My desk fits perfectly. And you know, it's not really bad. I have space to move around. I decorated, well, I added these two. I had that one on top there before, and then I added this one that says, "Great things never come to the comfort zone." So I just want to give you my quick little review. I mean, yeah, review of Alicia Keys. Oh, the other thing by the door. So you're gonna hear people coming in by the main entrance of the building. If you do, I apologize. Maybe this was not a good idea to film here because people are gonna start coming in from work. Anyways, I think I should be fine. So, Alicia Keys' Hell's Kitchen, the musical. I don't know what I was expecting from it. I guess because I saw the MJ, what do you call it? The MJ musical, and I really liked that one. I thought it was gonna be kind of around the same caliber as the MJ musical, but it wasn't, at least to me. And my friend didn't like it either. I just don't feel like that story should have been a musical or even on Broadway. You know, the other day, a few weeks ago, I was listening to an audiobook. It was an autobiography, and as I was listening to it, I was like, you know, not everyone needs a book. And that's how I felt about this musical. Not everyone needs their story turned into a musical, and this was one of those stories. The story was really basic. I thought it was gonna be more about like her life on like her music career. The musical ruined some of her songs for me because they use a few of her songs like mixed in with the musical. Lucky, you wanna say hi? Come here. Lucky wants to say hello. Say hello, hello. Okay, are you done? Bye. So they use some of her music kind of mixed in with the play, with the musical, and it's just like when I was listening to her songs, I picture something else, and then they mixed in this like whatever song into a scene that had nothing to do with what I had pictured the song being about. So it just kind of ruined the whole thing for me. Anyways, a good thing, the actors were amazing. That's one thing about Broadway, like their actors are just the best of the best. And the ensemble, the dancing, the choreography, stage design, everything was pretty good. It's just that the story overall, I didn't really think it should have been a musical or anything on Broadway. So pretty much, oh my god, spoiler alert. The musical just follows, I don't know, from what I've read online, this is based on her life. So it follows her when she's 17 and she lives with her mom in a dormant building on 11th Street and 42nd, which is the area called Hell's Kitchen. And you know, going into the play, I thought I was excited to see her because I like Alicia Keys. I love her music. And then leaving the play, I just thought this girl was a bratty, entitled, and selfish individual. She was an entitled, selfish little brat. That was my opinion after the show, because I did not like the main character. Ali was her name, which I'm guessing is based on Alicia Keys. She was just not a good, she was selfish, bratty, entitled. I don't know, I didn't like her. So he follows her when she's 17. She lives with her mom. She meets a boy that she likes, but her mom doesn't like him because he's a little thuggish. And then that's the time when she starts learning the piano. So we see that she learns the piano from one of her neighbors that lives in the building with her. She's getting free piano lessons. Anyways, and then at the end, the lady that teaches her how to play the piano dies. her and her mom get along, and the boy that she had a crush on and had a little fling with moved to Atlanta. So yes, I didn't care for this. If you're coming to New York City and you're going to go see a musical, there are a lot of better musicals on Broadway than this one. I think it's just like the name Alicia Keys is, because the theater was packed. It was pretty much sold out. That's the good thing about the play, because it's related to Alicia Keys, but not even like, aside from the songs that they use from her catalog, like the original music for the play, none of the songs, like, I didn't care for any of them. I don't even remember them, or none of them stood out to me. I've seen better musicals, so this one was not it. At least it wasn't for me or my friend, because my friend didn't like it either. Anyways, that was I'm sorry, Alicia Keys, I love you, I just didn't love your musical. I don't think it was necessary. Nobody needed that. And you know, I was going in trying to be like, I've been needing some inspiration. I wanted to feel inspired, and I left and I was just annoyed. The good thing, I only paid $45. I went on a Tuesday, so the tickets were $45 on Broadway.com. And even though they're like on top, the third level, it wasn't bad. We could see everything. That's the thing about like Broadway. The theaters are not huge. They look big on the map when you're buying the tickets. But if you can get tickets for $45, go ahead, book them, because I'm gonna show like where we were sitting, a video of the stage, and it looked perfectly fine. We saw the actors perfectly fine. We saw the whole stage. I enjoy my seats. So if you're trying to watch a musical, I know they can be really expensive. When I went to see MJ, my ticket was $160. Mainly because all the cheaper ones were already taken. But for $45, the seats were perfect. So I wasn't mad that it was only $45, so I was like, okay, but if I would have spent $150, I would have been really upset. The point is, I did not leave inspired. Today is Saturday. It's been a week since I went to see, no, actually it's been 2 weeks since I went to see Alicia Keys' musical. Today I'm going to a comedy show at the Stand. I thought it was at UCB, but it's not at UCB. It's at the Stand, which is a comedy club here in New York City. It's in Manhattan, downtown Manhattan. So I have to leave here around 4:30. It's about a 45-minute train ride from here, so not bad. But my friend is doing comedy. She's doing a set. This is her New York City debut. So I'm gonna go and support her and just hang out, do something, because I never do anything on Saturdays. I just stay home. But today I'll be in the city, downtown Manhattan, enjoying some comedy and enjoying the nightlife. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing. This top I got on Amazon. I have jeans and flats because wearing high heels in New York City is not the best idea if you're gonna be walking a lot. So this is how I look, my final look. I left my house and I thought I forgot something, but I couldn't remember what it was. And then I got to the train station looking for my headphones. I forgot my headphones and I forgot my book. So I'm gonna be alone on the train with my thoughts for 45 minutes. This is my first time at this comedy club, The Stand. Oh, it's right here. I hope they have food because I'm starving. Today, this is perfect. It is not even 10 o'clock, it's 9:27 right now. And I'm on my way home, I'm walking home. My friend's show was at 6 o'clock, which is great because I went to the city, meaning Manhattan. I watched her show, we hung out for an hour, we went to this bar by Union Square. And now I'm on my way home, which is great. I wish everything was like this, where if there's an event, it started at 6 and then it ended at 8 o'clock and I could be home before 10 because I'm old and I'm tired. But today was fun. My friend was so funny. She did a 7-minute set and everyone was actually really funny. I was pleasantly surprised. I don't know if you can hear that, but this is the Bronx and it's loud as hell. So let me get home in a few seconds. Hi. Look at him, he's so excited to see me. Okay, I'm home. There we go. I'm home. I'm about to shower, go to sleep. I'm actually gonna watch The Platform 2 on Netflix, which is out now. Anyways, that is the vlog. Thank you so much for watching this few days and nights in New York City. The Stand is a great comedy club. I had a great time there. If you're in New York City, you wanna go see a comedy club, that was a good one to go to. They have no minimum. Usually in New York City, a lot of the comedy clubs have a 2-drink minimum. Okay, there. It's a little brighter here. They usually have a 2-drink minimum, and the Stand didn't have that, which was great. So if you're in New York City, the Stand is a nice place. Not sponsored. They don't know who I am. But I went to see my friend there and she did great. She was really funny. All the comics were really funny. I was really pleasantly surprised by the comedy tonight. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night, wherever you are in the world. Until next time. Bye.